we've got the Rlaarlo XTS F10 back. Why? Well, if you're already subscribed to my channel, you'll know that I've done a fair few videos on this, did the full unboxing of the roller, put the electronics in, painted the body. Think it looks pretty awesome. Well, I'm happy with it anyway. But I want to make this fast. So I've got a new motor for it. We're going to put a new servo in it, new receiver transmitter in it, and then we're going to put a high voltage LiPo battery in it. 3S, because I want to stick with 3S. I'm going to see how fast we can get it and just how it handles that extra power. Let's get the electronics in and then let's get it out and give it a burn. This is going to be pretty awesome. As you can see, this car is still looking in pretty good condition. To say how much I've actually bashed this around, the body at the rear has cracked in a few places. Got a big crack there, big crack there. I've also damaged the rear light on this side as well, so the actual outer bit of the light has come away. But it's apart from that, the body's held up really, really well, and the paint job's held up really well as well, which I'm really impressed with because that's my paint job. Well, I've stripped all the electronics out, just give it a bit of a clean, so it is all ready to go. And let me show you what I'm putting in this. A 20 kilogram servo from Surpass Hobby. These are actually advertised as brushless, but they're not. They are a brush motor in there, but they are really good. They're quite strong and they're really fast. And I think you get them for about £10, $12 from AliExpress, and I've been really impressed with these so far. I'll put a link below. I'm going to be using my radio link, so I've just got one of the R6FG. I will be doing a review actually on the radio link controller that I've got. I didn't want to just do an unboxing and review it without using it. I've been using it now for a couple of months, so I want to do a review on that because I've generally been really impressed with these radio links. My old faithful quick run WPL BL120. This ESC has probably been in about 10 different cars. I've had it for about a year and a half and it's still running strong. I've not even had to change the fan once. Great little ESCs, these, brilliant. And we're going to be using a quick run 3660 3150 kV motor, so not the highest kV. These are 5mm as well, so you do need to get your 48 pitch with 5mm bore, which are not the easiest to get hold of, to be totally honest with you. Now I did want to use a 3670 motor, which were a lower high kV, and then I could have geared it up as I wanted to, and maybe use 4S as well, but the 3670 just will not fit in here, and this is probably about as big as you're going to get in this car is a 3660, and that fits in just nice and snugly, but this is going to give it plenty of power. I can change the punch on the actual ESC, I can maybe gear it up a little bit more, but we're going to start with this 24 tooth pinion first. It's just going to take the body off first, which makes it a little bit easier to work on, and it's literally take the body off. The easiest way I find is just these two hinge screws here, so you've got one here and one on that side as well. Take these two out and then you can just remove the body. So yeah, it's just the two bolts that go into that like hinge system there, and then literally the whole thing just pulls out. I'm also going to move the transmitter box to make things easier, and this little pinion guard here just makes things easier when you're putting the motor in. Now I've just remembered, this is another thing I don't like about this car. 1.5mm screws on the chassis. Stop doing this for Rlaarlo, come on. These should be a minimum of 2mm on the chassis, a minimum. I'm also going to remove the side guard as well. Just find removing that makes it just much easier to get your mesh, to get everything else in, and then that can go back on last. It's only 4 screws and it doesn't interfere with anything else. And now, as you can see, you have a lot more room to work on putting your motor in and things like that. So first thing I want to do is get this screwed into my motor, then get the pinion on, and then get this mounted into here and get my mesh correct. Then I'll put the ESC on, wire that all in, and then I'll do the servo last. I can centre it and then get it in place. Just so you're aware as well, I am using this blue Loctite for all my metal to metal as well. Now there are a lot of ways to get your mesh correct. People say use the paper technique, which is absolutely fine. That works for some people. I've been doing this a long time and literally I go by sound, and that's how I go, sound and feel. But that's perfect. It's making a mesh, but it's rolling freely as well. And you're not going to be able to see properly, I don't think, but if I just, that's the kind of sound I want. And if I rock my spur gear, I'll hold that up to my microphone so you can hear that. That is the sound I want, that little, just a little click. And for me, that is perfect. Right, all good. Let's get the ESC on next. To get the ESC on, I'm going to use this Gorilla tape, double-sided tape, but I'm also going to use zip ties as well around the top of the ESC onto this, just to give it a bit more security. Another little tip as well, when using Loctite or double-sided tape, always leave for 24 hours before you run the car. Just gives it that chance to set and less likely for it to actually come loose. All right, let's get some zip ties around this. I'll get this all plugged in, and then I'll come back and we'll check out the servo. So there we go, that's all nice and neat now. SC sat on there with 2 zip ties and stuck down. Got the motor wires nice and neat. Got the on and off button there with the double-sided tape. So we just need to now calibrate the servo with the transmitter and receiver. Before I send it the servo and anything like that, I want to change the model on this. So at the moment it's set to 10SC2, which is my Hobeo. So I just hold enter and exit, then I go to model, and I've already made myself a model number, so F10. Enter and come out of there. Now it's set to the F10. As you see, the steering trim, throttle trim is all set to 0. I'm going to turn the gyro right down so that doesn't interfere. Now I can switch the car on and center the servo. This is a battery I'm going to be using as well. It's the high voltage LiPo battery, 11.4 volts, Turner GX, 5400 milliamp. Does give quite a bit of power, this battery. And it just fits in there nicely on its side. There we go, switch this on. Yep, 3S. Now I'll just wait for this to actually link up to my transmitter. They sometimes just automatically bind, but on this occasion it's not doing so. I'm just going to hold this little button in for about 3 seconds and hopefully it'll bind. There we go, it's flashing now. There we go. And now hopefully, yep, see the... Quite strong these, I can feel it try to push my hand. What I'm also going to do as well is switch the gyro on, which is 3 clicks. 1, 2, 3. And now the gyro's on. Now you can see, if I move this around, that the servo's moving on itself because the gyro's switched on. Just make sure it's the right way, but I won't know that until I've got it on there. And if it's the wrong way, you just click it 3 times again. I'll turn the gyro off, get that centered again. Now we can turn the car off and get the servo put on. So it goes this way upside down, as you can see. So I want my servo home facing out this way, centered as I can get it. Can always adjust it afterwards, but that's pretty damn good. Right, I'll get this all back together now, get this mounted, get the receiver box back in, get it all tidied up, and then I'll come back. If there's anything that I come across, any problems, I'll obviously record. If not, I'll see you in a sec. And there we are. All went back together really nicely. It's as neat as it's gonna get, you know. But it's all in there. Now, one thing that I think, I'm just going to see what the wheel speed's like, but I think I'm going to have to get some bigger pinions. See if I can get hold of some of these 48 pitch 5mm bore, because I think that pinion's just going to be too small. I'll show you the steering and then I'll show you the wheel speed. Then we are going to take this out and we are going to speed run it and just see how it is with this pinion. And then once I get hold of the other pinions in this video, see how faster it is and see how big a pinion we can get up to really and see how fast we can get this to go. Right, let's switch this on. I'll show you the steering first. As you can see, it's pretty damn quick. I've put some pressure on there as well. Really good servos, these. Really impressed with them. Let's check this wheel speed out. It's okay, but it's not as fast as I want it to be. So yeah, and this motor can take a bigger pinion, no problem at all. Right, let's take this out. Let's see how fast it is now. Beautiful morning here in the UK. We're out with the car. Managed to find a 31 tooth pinion, 5mm bore, 48 pitch. It's the biggest I could find online. So we're going to see how fast it goes. Then we're going to just take it around for the track and just see how it gets around the track and just give it a bash, a general bash with this 31 tooth pinion. I don't know what speed I'm hoping for. If I can get 60, I'll be happy. And we'll see what the motor's like after these few runs. And if it's still nice and cool, which I think it will be, I think we can go to like a 42 pinion. I've got loads of space to get a bigger pinion in there. It's just finding the pinions. Might have to order them from China. We will see. Right, let me show you. So the car's all ready. Using our radio link, hopefully. I don't think we need to use much of the gyro, but we've got the gyro on there if we need it. Got the Sky RC GNS analyzer for the speed, and we're using this Turner G Rapid 3S 5400 milliamp high voltage battery, which should give us quite a bit of punch. Right, let's see how fast this bugger goes. I'm hoping for about 50, 60 would be awesome, but we'll see. Nice long track here. Whoa! Whoa, that was getting some speed. Let's bring it back. Whoa! Well, we've got full trigger both times, so hopefully we'll have got a good reading off that. That was going some, but it was really, really stable. That was pretty awesome. Apart from the crash at the end, obviously. That gear seems to be holding up well, which is good. The gyro is literally, You probably won't be able to see, but it's literally up to the second notch, so hardly using any gyro at all. Right, let's see what that did. Stop, read, 53 miles an hour. That is not bad at all. I'm pretty happy with that. Let me just check the motor temperature. Get my hand in here. It's cold, there's no heat at all. So that means that as long as I can get the gears for this, I need to get the gears for this, we can really get this geared up. And I'm saying we can hit 70, 80 miles an hour, even more. And that's the next challenge, to get this car up to as close as 100 miles an hour as I can. I've never had a car up to 100. I think the best I've done is 70 miles an hour, and that was the AK917. This isn't a speedrun car, but it's stable and it's bloody fast and smooth, so we can try and get this up. Right, let's take it across to the track and give it a bash. Remember to take my Sky RC off before I do anything else. I've already lost one of these before. This is the second one I've had to buy. First one went down a drain. Right, let's just see how this goes around this track. You've got a straight here, you've got a few different corners. Just want to see how it actually does perform. Nice. Oh yes. I mean, I've got this car tuned in as I like it. Obviously got the diffs all tuned as well. Straight into ramp, bloody hell. Right, that ramp's gonna have to get moved. Yeah, like I said, I've got the diffs all tuned. If you want to check that out, check out that's quite a nice little ramp actually. Let's put it here. Yeah, check out my first video on this, where I actually get the roller, put my own electronics in it and tune the diffs. And it does make a difference to how this car runs. The back end still comes out nicely, but not too much. But its corner's so nice. Nice. It's getting around this track a lot better than I thought it would. Oh yes, a bit of sliding there, that's what you want. Like I say, gyros on, but only a little bit. That is beautiful. It's probably one of the nicest cars I've brought around this track. The Hebeo SCT goes around here really well as well, but so is this. Tiny bit of understeer actually, but not loads. Still skidding out, which is good. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, whoa. I mean, these tyres are more suited to this than rally block ones are. Oh, nice. Just love this thing. It's absolutely awesome. Got a little bit of a rally track here. Let's take it around here. Whoa. Nice. Whoa. Only thing I need for this now is really some side guards, so it don't collect all the dust and mud, but wow. Oh, this is so much good fun. I think I need to turn the gyro up slightly. Oh, it's doing all right there. It's controllable. Still got the gyro at one of the lowest settings. I don't like too much gyro. Oh, nice. Oh, yes. Awesome. Kicking up the dirt. Oh, yeah. Oh, watch that rock. Whoa. I tell you what, that bigger pinion has not affected the actual acceleration or the torque either. Right. Every time I'm missing this. Whoa. Get in there. Awesome, awesome, absolutely awesome. I'm meeting with a few friends next weekend and they've both got rally cars. Big shout out, that's SMRC, Sonny Manic and Dave from Send It, Bend It RC. Meeting both of them down here next weekend. I'm going to race these around this track. Should be pretty awesome. Whoa, that's if I don't destroy this now. That's just awesome. This thing just flies, man, just flies. Love it. But look how stable it is as well. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, yes. Oh, what an awesome car. Wow. Oh, look at it go. Beautiful. What fun. If you're considering getting one of these, I definitely recommend it. I mean, I've had this now for, well, since they came out, so however long that is. You can check my video out on this when I first got it. I bought one of the first pre-releases. And it's just awesome. I've actually never really broke anything on this. Body's a bit bad. But I've only really taken it off-road before, which is great fun on the gravel, but it's good fun on the road as well. So capable. Oh. Let's see how fast we can get around this track. Come on now. Come on. Oh, no, too slidey there. You've got to be controlled, that's the thing. Can't just full throttle it around the track like this. You end up going around slower. But it's sliding around them corners, that's better. Wow. Oh, it's that corner. That's better. That's it. Oh, beautiful. Come on, clean lap. Needs to put some practice in. Sorry, Sonny, sorry, Dave, but I'm going to have a bit of an advantage. Oh. Whoa, oh, yes, look at it go. Oh, no, straight to the trees. Oh, no. Oh, there we are. What an awesome car. What an awesome car. Oh, nearly hit the ramp. Awesome. I'm going to end the video here. That was absolutely awesome. 53 miles an hour, around the track with no problems. Good for bashing. What a car. Absolutely love this car. Any questions, any comments? Do you have one? Are you going to get one? What are your thoughts? Remember to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And thank you so much for watching. Happy RCing, and check out one of these videos up here. Take care.